Hello everyone, this is Lego Mott Fan. This is a base on Anaxes. It's a training facility. It is 96 studs by 128 studs. And I've got it in the era of the Republic, of the Clone Wars. As you can tell by the gunship that's on a landing pad. So that's actually where I'm going to start, I think. So here I have the gunship. I have Stas Ali coming off the gunship with Clone Commander Gree and a couple of other clones. Stas Ali is being saluted by two clones there, and then there's a ladder that goes into the command center. And I think I'm just going to go from the top down. Here is an ARF trooper who is saluting Anakin Skywalker and Obi-Wan Kenobi as they are practicing dueling on narrow areas that would lead to a drop. So that is probably very important. I would not want to be dueling on something that I didn't really know, so I mean to be practicing on that would probably be a good thing. So here's my communications. I have 3 satellites, one major satellite right here. That's just 2 of these weird pieces that are connected by 8 droid arms. So if you're wondering how that works, that's how it goes. And then 2 other ones. They're just smaller ones, so they're short-range ones, whereas this ones would be like to contact the core, because the Nexus is actually near the outer rim. So this one would be connecting to the core worlds of Coruscant. And that's being guarded by a jetpack trooper there, and one over there, and 2 shock troopers. One there, and one over here. Right, making our way back. Yeah, I guess I missed the astromech droids. I've got 3 astromech droids. One there, and one there, and one there. So now I'm going to go down into the command center. So here is the command center. Hold on while I get a flashlight. I have my own little, it's a Lego Star Wars flashlight. It's really awesome. I like it. I'm not sure how well you can actually see that, but yeah. So these little tables right here, those are like the tables that show the layout of the land. So this one would be of the large court, the one, I've got one way at the back. It's got that green top on there, if you can see it back there. And that one is viewing the search and rescue one. I've got a search and rescue little, what's it called? Doesn't matter. It's a search and rescue area, and that's what that one's viewing. There's a main one right there where Commander Cody and Captain Rex are, and it's got this red piece, so that would be like the projection of if they got yeah, so here's lighting. I got the flashlight, but I completely forgot about it. But, so if they got communications and they needed a visual, then that's what that would be. And then over there is actually the entrance into the main training area right there. It's one of 3, so that one's that one. And it's like a gunship drop, so if they were rappelling from a gunship, they would drop down from there. There's one right here. And that's basically they're coming from a building and they're going straight into the battle. So they jump from this ladder down onto the table and then go through. Basically, once they've jumped from the ladder, they commit to actually training, because there's no way of getting back in. There's that entrance there as well. And then, so 3 entrances into the main area. And that's being monitored by that clone sergeant. He's making sure that everything's alright, that there wasn't a big screw up, or if he's got to talk to some specific clones that they've done something wrong. And then over there's the miniature armory, I guess. So they'll drop off their weapons there, and then they'll go to the computers right there. And then that's like if they are going to be attacked for real, rather than it being a simulation, then they would prepare everyone, they would have everything ready. You know, they'd probably have some anti-air guns or something, which is in the which is over here in the simulation. They've got some anti-air guns, but in the simulation they have to, here I'll just start from the beginning. So they go through the grass area, they get past these three, that guy, and that guy. Then they come over here, they swim, they climb up the ladder, they get up here, they climb up there. Then they have to kill the 4 guys on here. They have to go over here and kill the 3 droids there, take control of the anti-air guns, and then they have to wait for a gunship to pick them up. And then they go over here. And this is where they have to get picked up. So they'd kill these guys, they'd have to make sure that they could kill the commando droids. And then a gunship would come in, pick them up, and they would go. So basically, rather than actually doing that, they just, once they've done that, they walk off. And they go into this building over here, which has their bunks. So they've got bunks. At the very back, you can see a chair. That's because that's their dining hall. They have the, oh whoa, that was closer than I thought it was. They have the armory, and at the back they've got a place to put their helmets. So I've got a little clone sleeping there, and that's his helmet at the back, where those red studs are. Here is the shower room. I didn't put much detail in it. I don't really have a bunch of pieces that are detail. I've got like a bunch of yellow and red and bright green pieces, so it's like trying to build a base with those pieces is tough. So yeah, and then the washrooms here, doors open and close. Better view of the eating hall, and that's where they'd go to. And then they could go to sleep, they could go to eat. There's stairs here to a ladder, and then more stairs, and then they could go back into the simulation, or they could go into this simulation, which is the search and rescue one that I was telling you guys about. Right now we've got 5 ARC troopers. There's 3 near the very beginning, one's at the very back, I'm not sure if you can see them. And then there's 2 more back there. There's 1 there and 1 there. And they're here to get that ARC trooper from the prison, and then they go up this ladder up here to the armory, drop off their weapons and their helmets, and then they can go to sleep, they can go to the mess hall, or do what they wish. Back to the other side of the base. I've just got, so here's a clone with a pistol holding it up to 3 super battle droids. So basically, we're the best spot to shoot, even if you've got a low grade weapon. At the back I've got droidekas, 2 of them, the newer ones, not the old ones. I didn't have enough money to get the older ones when they first came out with the MTTs, but here's this shock trooper with a rather large weapon that he's pointing at them to show you how large it is. Yeah, here it is. It's as tall as him. That's how big it is. That is a massive gun. But that's what he's shooting at the droidekas. So, yeah. And then over here, we've got speeders. I've got a bunch of speeders, so I thought I'd incorporate them. And up top it would be training simulation for space. That's what it is. Sorry, I'm losing my words today. It's not a good day. But yeah, I've got a clone sergeant. Oh no, that's worse. I've got a clone sergeant and a oh god, I can't remember him. But I put a cape on him to make him seem important. And they're both in the air battle. They're looking at the screen, the battlefield, and then these two are pilots. So they're going through actually fighting the war. Yeah. So it's a simple base, small. Well, it's large actually. It's 25 bricks tall. Just so you guys get a sense of how tall it actually is. But yeah, another overview. From the top it doesn't look... From the top it looks okay, but when you actually get around to looking at the details of the base, it's actually kind of small. So yeah, the ramp that connects the two areas also has a glass viewing port. So basically you can see it from many angles. So right there, that clone, the 501st Troopers looking down and seeing how they're doing. Okay, I think I'm done.